to talk a little bit about how the position of things changes in the sky using a model for the sky based on the celestial sphere. So in the celestial sphere model, Earth is stationary and the stars are carried on a sphere that rotates about an axis that points at the North Star. In figure 1 below, two stars, so star A, star B, are each shown at 4 different positions, 1, 2, 3, 4, through which each star will pass during the course of one revolution of the celestial sphere. In addition, your location on Earth in the northern hemisphere and the portion of the celestial sphere that is above your horizon are shown. So the horizon is that darkened circle. All right, so try to make sense of this. We're going to go through some questions. Is the horizon shown a real physical horizon or an imaginary plane that extends from your observing location on Earth out to the stars? Well, it's not going to be a real physical plane. It is imaginary, and every person on Earth, you have a slightly different location, is going to have a slightly different horizon. Can the observer shown see a star when it is located below the horizon? Why or why not? So for example, for star A, could I see it when it's there? And no, you can't see it then. And you can't see it because you can't see through the Earth. The Earth is not transparent. Okay, is either star A or B ever in an unobservable position? If so, which positions? So let's go through and test. Star A, I can see it at 1, 2, 3. I can't see it at 4. Star B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Always above my horizon for star B. So star A in position 4 is unobservable. Okay. When a star travels from a position below the observer's horizon to a position above the observer's horizon, is that star rising or setting? Well, that's what we mean by rising. It's coming up above your horizon. When a star travels from a position above the observer's horizon to a position below the observer's horizon, is that star rising or setting? So when it's passing below our horizon, that's what we mean by setting. All right, so get some other questions. So star A is just visible above your eastern horizon at position 1. At which of the numbered positions is it just visible above your western horizon? So rising, position 1, it's going to set in the west, and that's at position 3. At which positions, if any, does star B rise or set? So let's pause and consider this dialogue between two hypothetical students. Student 1, locations B1 and B3 are on my horizon because they are rising and setting just like A1 and A3. Student 2 says, figure 1 shows that star B is as low as it will get when it is just above the northern horizon at B4. So star B never goes below the horizon. Do you agree or disagree with either or both of the students? Explain your reasoning. So student 2 is on the right track, and student 1 is right in the sense that B1 is analogous to A1, but B1 is above the horizon. Okay. All right, so let's go back to question 7. In which position, if any, does star B rise and set? And so it doesn't cross horizon. doesn't rise or set. So that means star B for you is a circumpolar star. Never gets low enough in the sky to cross the horizon. All right, so label the directions north, south, east, and west on figure 1. We can do that. And your directions along your horizon are our cardinal directions. So north, west, south, east. Okay? And that's your azimuth in your local view of the sky. Altitude is how high something is above the horizon. And then azimuth is along which direction do you need to turn to see the object. All right, and then we have some stuff to fill in. Okay, flip things around like this. So what we're going to do, for each indicated position, describe where in the sky you must look to see the star at that time. Each description requires 2 pieces of information: the direction you must face, north, northeast, east, etc., so your azimuth, and how far above the horizon you must look, low, high, or directly overhead. So just 3 choices. If you cannot see the star, state that explicitly. The descriptions for 4 positions are given as examples. Let's get this so we can see everything all at once. All right, so A1 we would describe as look east and low. A2 we would be looking what direction? And you would need to turn to face south and high. A3, I would need to turn to face the west, and it's right on my horizon, so that's low. And A4 is unobservable. Because it's below my horizon. All right. The North Star. So the direction towards the North Star, I need to turn around to face north, and I'd be looking high in the sky. That makes sense. To see B1, star B in position 1, I'm going to be turning, so I'm between north and east. So northeast, and I would be looking high in the sky. Star B in position 2, I look straight up, so it's directly overhead. Another word for that is my zenith. To see star B in position 3, I'm going to have to turn myself to face, I'm in between north and west, so it's northwest high, that makes sense. And then B4, to see star B in position 4 is close to the horizon, so it's going to be low, and the direction I have to face is north. And then does star B ever set? And no, it is circumpolar. It never gets low enough in my sky to set below my horizon.